Hi guys, this is Sadik from Robin.com. In this video, we'll show you how to run the Google, Microsoft or any other authenticator app on any phone which has obtained root via Magisk, Apache or KSU. For the sake of reference, let's use the one from Microsoft as it's the most famous one. So for now, let me show you if I open, you could see my phone is currently obtained root via Magisk and I have a few modules as well over here installed. If I try to launch the authenticator app for the first time, there is one check of root over here. Let me show you where. Let's just accept the terms and condition. If I skip this, tap here, settings, device register, you could see your phone is rooted. So now I'll show you how to bypass this with ease without any issue whatsoever. Again, let me show you, it's currently rooted. So let's get started. It's a long and lengthy process, but this will work. Although this is not the only way out, but I always use only this approach for any of my banking and payment app or any app. I always use the same method and it works for all the phones, all the apps. So I'll show you that only. So please back up all the phone data and then let's get started. So if you're using Magisk, first of all, you have to hide the Magisk app and configure the denial list as well. So launch Magisk and from here go to the settings menu. Also enable the toggle of Zygisk over here. Don't do a restart now, we'll do that at the very end. Just enable the toggle. Then go to configure denial list. And from here, show system apps. Search for the Google apps, Google, and then type in play. Now tap in the play service. For all the play service, toggles should be enabled, as you could see. Same as the Play Store. Let's do that for all the Play Store services. Then we have the framework. Google Service Framework. This is there only on some phones, not on all the phones. Let me see if it's there for my phone or not. It is there. And finally, it's for the Authenticator app, whether you're using Microsoft, Google, or any other. This is the one from Microsoft. Let's enable that. Now, let's just go back and see all the apps. Go back once and again go to denial list, and you could now see this will be unchecked. It's just a UI bug, nothing to worry about. But Google Play Service, Play Store Service Framework, and your app. All the four have been checkmarked. Great. After that, also tap on hide the Magisk app. Now let's give it some other name. Let's say Droidwin. Then tap on OK. It will now hide the Magisk app and ask if you want to make a shortcut. Don't send. So let's see this. So the shortcut is not required for me, so I will tap on cancel. So we have enabled Zygisk, and then we have also configured the denial list. As you could see, all the ports are enabled, and then we hide the Magisk app. So all these are only required for the Magisk and not for the KSU and API, which is quite obvious. So the first step of hiding is complete. The second step is also done of the denial list. So we are done with this as well. So next up, you now have to install the Hide My App List module, make a blacklist template, add all the routing apps in that, and then use that blacklist template via the Authenticator app. I'll show you how all of this can be carried out. First and foremost, go to module and flash the Zygisk LSPosed module. When that is done, do a restart. The module link is given in my article only, Hide My App List. Go there and you will see the link for all the modules. Scroll down. So first off, hide Magisk app is done. Denial list is done. LSPosed framework. Okay, LSPosed is a must. So please flash the LSPosed onto your phone as well. And the link for the same is given here. So I'm using the Jing matrix fork. So install this, and once you have done, also extract the zip file of the matrix of LSPosed framework. So flash LSPosed module, enable Zygisk, do a restart, and it should now show as yes. And the module should also be up and running now. As you could see, it's now running. After that, extract the zip file of Zygisk LSPosed. You'll get this APK file, manager APK file. Simply install the APK file, and that is it. You will now get the LSPosed up and running, as you could see on our phone. It's now activated. So when that is done, go to modules, search for hide my app list, hide my app list. Go there, go to section of release, and as said, get the APK file. Once you've got it, install it onto your phone. So let me install the APK file, hide my app list, install. Then do not open the app now, just tap on done as of now. Minimize the app, go to LSPosed once again. Now go to modules, hide my app list, enable the module, checkmark system framework. And once that is done, please do a restart. So let's launch the Magisk app, and from there, let's do a restart. Tap on reboot. After this, the module will be up and running. So let's just wait for it to restart. So first and foremost, let's open the LSPosed, go to modules one and verify that the module is up and running, and the system framework should be checkmarked as well. If that's fine, you will now launch the hide my app list. And then first and foremost, go to the template manage, make a blacklist template. Let's name the template as root. Then tap on edit list. The edit list should be tapped on next to 0 apps invisible. Tap on edit list. Now checkmark all the routing apps which you can find on your phone. In my case, this is the Droid one, which is the Magisk app for my phone. Then hide my app list, KSU Web UI, LSPosed. If you have any routing app, please checkmark such as Plain Integrity API Checker app as well. Check this. And I suppose that's just about it. So in my case, these are all the routing apps which I have to check mark. Once that is done, go back. So now we have made a routing template with all the routing apps there. So now go back, go to app manage, choose your authenticator app. From in my case, it's the Microsoft one over here. Enable hide using 0 template, check mark root, tap on OK. So now all the routing apps which are there in the routing template, blacklist template, are hidden from this app. It's done now. So let's move to the next step. So after that is complete, now you have to pass the strong test if possible, or else the device test. So go to my article and flash all the modules and get the job done. It's given here. Article as well as the video is also given there. So please pass the device test at least, or the strong test if possible. Very good. So for that, the modules are as follows. Plain Integrity Fork, Shamiko is optional, Tricky Store is there, and Zygisk Assistant if you can. And once you have done so, also install the KSU Web UI app and Tricky Store add-on. All the modules, links, and steps are given here, so please go through it once. Once that is done, you may then install the KSU Web UI app, launch the app, open the Tricky Store from here, then checkmark here and select all using this, then deselect unnecessary. Once that is done, then from here, go to set patch, get security patch advanced, then get patch there, tap on save, hit the save button, and that is complete. You can view all the steps over here. It's given in the screenshot as well. So please do all these steps, and then after that, use the keybox file as well. You may either ask the file from me using the article's comment section. This is the article. Scroll down to the comment section, ask the file or share the file via email, or you may simply flash the keybox module and then get the job done. As of now, I am only passing the basic test, but I think that should be sufficient as well. Although it's quite risky, it's recommended to pass a strong test or at least the device test. But as of now, I am only passing the basic test. So let's see what happens with this. So go to my article and pass the device or strong test. And once that is complete as well, you will also have to make a custom PI JSON file, which is quite easy. Just have to tap on the action next to the Plain Integrity Fork. It will now make a new custom PI JSON file for your phone. Just give it some time, around I guess 10 to 15 seconds at the very max. And you will see for all the fingerprints, it's making a custom PI JSON file. Renaming old file, making a new file, custom PI plot file is now complete. So this is done as well. Hit the close button. So once that is done, let's now open the target.txt file. So open a file set that supports root. Then go to the root directory, root, data, adb, tricky store, target.txt. Now add the app package name for your app over here. To find the app package name, the easiest way is to simply open the Play Store and search it there. So for example, in the Play Store, let's search for the Microsoft Authenticator app. This is the app. And the app ID is from here till here. After ID equals to from com till this section. That is it, com.azure.authenticator. So let's simply type it over here, or else this will not work. Authenticator. And once that is complete, okay, just let me verify it. Com Azure Authenticator, and that is it. Yes, hit the save icon. It's now saved. So this is done as well. Let's move back to the next step. We have added the app package name. So now spoof your phone's unlocking status to lock. Although your phone will be unlocked, but will show as locked thanks to this module. So again, open the LSPosed modules, search for bootloader spoofer. This is the module. Release, get the module from here. Once you have got it, let's install it. So let's go to download. This is the APK, install it. Do not launch it now. Just tap on done and now open the LSPosed. And from there, go to modules. Then choose spoofer, enable module. Now checkmark the app from which you want to hide it. I want to hide my bootloader unlocking status from the Authenticator app. So I will checkmark this. Once that is done, let's now do a restart. So let's do that. So let's now unlock the phone. Launch LSPosed once again. The spoofer is up and running. Great. It has now hidden the status of the unlocking from that app. And now you have to remove the data of Google Play Store, Play Service Framework, and the Authenticator app. So let's do that. So first off, let's go to the settings menu. From settings, go to apps and then search for those apps. Show system apps as well. Then let's first off search for Google Play Store. Then clear data, clear all data, okay. Then go back, Google Play Service, clear data, manage space, clear all data, then confirm. Then we have the framework app, which is only there on some phones. So let's search for the framework app. Okay, let me remove the Google keyword. Google Services Framework, clear data, clear all data, okay. And then we have the Authenticator app as well, which is over here. Let's do a long press, info, then clear data, clear all data, okay. And now a restart is an optional. Let's just try to launch the app and see what happens. Authenticator app is over here. Let's launch it. And let's now try it out from scratch. Let me see what happens now. Allow notifications, accept, continue, then skip this. And now let's test it out. Settings, device registration. And you could now see we are no longer getting the routing prompt. Let's go back once again, and again I will show you there's no routing prompt whatsoever. So although the steps are somewhat lengthy, but it's a fail-safe approach. You will always pass the test. There is no issue whatsoever. Just to recall in short what all you need to do. So first and foremost, if you are having a Magisk app, please hide the Magisk app. And after that, also configure the denial list and add these apps to the denial list of Magisk. After that, you have to install the hide my app list using the LSPosed framework, and then make a blacklist template and add all the routing apps to that template. Okay, one more part which we are just missing. We also have to add one more app to the blacklist. So open hide my app list, go to template manage, choose the root template. So click on edit list, and we have just flashed the spoofer module, which we have not just checkmarked. So please checkmark this as well. It's very important. Although we are using the app without any issue whatsoever, but still, to be on a safer side, please checkmark this as well. And now it's fine. Okay, so we were. So please make a blacklist template, add all the routing apps, then apply that template to the Authenticator app. Once that is complete, pass at least the basic test, or device strong will be the best. Either device or even the basic will get the job done. Then make a custom PIF JSON file, and that file will be easily done via the Magisk. Open the Magisk app, then tap on action and the PIF, and that is complete. Then open the target txt file and add your app package name, which is this one over here. Then save the file. Once that is complete, finally spoof the phone's status to logged using the spoofer module which I have just shown you. Make sure to checkmark your app over here as well. Then do a restart. And then last, you have to remove the app data of the Play Store, Play Service Framework, and your app. Then you will do a restart for the sake of convenience once. And that is it. You will now pass the test with ease. You will be able to use all the banking and payment app using the same method as I have shown you. Although it's quite lengthy, but it's the most fail-safe approach. There will be no issue whatsoever, as you could see over here. So guys, that's it. If you have any query, let me know in the comment section. And thank you for watching the video.